Okay, this lesson today is going to be about silhouettes. A silhouette is an image of a person, an object, or a scene represented as a solid shape of a single colour, usually black. The interior of a silhouette is featureless, so if you can see here, these are silhouettes of birds. Now, another example of a silhouette would be our shadow. So if you see, actually there, I'm casting a shadow of my hand. It's featureless, you can't see my knuckles or fingernails, but you can see the shape. Now what we're going to do, depending on your grade level, is we're going to create our own silhouette. If you're second grade, you're going to be creating a silhouette of your favourite types of birds, and they're going to be sitting as a group on a telephone cable. If you are first grade, you're going to create a silhouette of your favourite transportation. It could be a boat, car, train, bus. And kindergarteners, you're going to do a silhouette about fish. You're going to receive a piece of white paper, watercolour paper, and some watercolours, and you're going to paint your background in first. So I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use the watercolours. Okay, so nice and gently add some water to the colours that you want from your watercolour palette. And just what I'm doing is I'm making the transportation background. I'm not scrubbing, I'm just going nice and gently. Add a bit of purple. Nice and gently. So I lay the colour on the paper. And what I've got there is like a nice cloudy scene. And I'm going to start warming it up so it looks like it's coming to the end of the evening. So rather than it all being in blues and purples, I'm going to add in some sunset colours. And that's what I did as well with the silhouette of the birds. With the fish, for the first graders, your background that you're using watercolours can be in blues, purples, lilacs and green. So you're going to use a colder palette. Now if you see here, I'm actually leaving some of the page white, which you can do, and I'm just going to continue. See how quickly I can do this? I'm going to add in some nice warm sandy colours so it looks like golden sunlight coming through. I'm just swirling my brush around. Add a bit more warmer colour, more red, and actually I'm going to add in a little bit of purple as well. So you've really got those beautiful sunset colours coming through. And actually I'm not going to push it to the very edges either, I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, now when you've got that, what you're going to do is you're going to set it to the side. You're all going to receive a piece of black paper, construction paper. And how you're going to do your silhouette, and I'll demonstrate on here, is on your black construction paper you're going to be drawing out just outlines, just shapes. And just to show you what I've done with the kindergarteners, I drew these shapes, just the outside of the shapes, no features inside. And I wanted to do sort of like a shark-like shape, but I'd forgotten to do the fin at the bottom. And just to show you how you can just adapt, if you make an error, you can add an extra piece on. A smaller fish, anything that you've drawn with the pencil. Make the pencil, if you see there, anything that's got pencil lines, make it go on the opposite side so the pencil lines are stuck downwards. I've got a nice angel fish here swimming in the foreground, and I've got a little tiny fish there. And that, once I've got my composition laid out as to how I want it and I'm happy with it, then I would glue it down, and that's my silhouette of fish. Now, to take my fish and set it to the side, go back to my sunset colours, and my transportation that I'm doing is actually a boat. So what I'm doing is I've cut out some wavy lines out of my black construction paper. Again, there's no features to it. I've done bobbing water, and I did a palm tree island. So I just want to bring that down, put that across. Again, I'm not sticking them down until I'm absolutely certain that I'm happy with my composition. And I've done a boat with a little man fishing, and that is my silhouette of transportation. Silhouette of a fish, and finally, for second graders, silhouette of our birds.